like losing my mind out here, y'all. I don't know why anyone would come out here today.
Got him. Got him. Got him.
Oh, dang it. Gosh. It gets so painful out here, guys. You don't understand. Surrounded by fish, biting all my baits. I can't wait till I catch another 8. I can only imagine. We're back. We are back, guys. I am so sorry. It's been over a month. I am terrible at this. I shouldn't be doing YouTube. We are finally back at it, out here on the Harris Chain. I'm super stoked, y'all. I've been fishing. Well, I've been fishing about 4 times and did not get a video done. So I was like, you know what? Today I'm gonna go out and I'm just gonna film. I'm gonna make a video no matter what. I just am unable to do any sort of challenge or any sort of goal for today's video. Our goal basically is to just catch fish. That is our goal today. I'm so sorry, y'all. You're probably wondering why I've been gone for a month off of YouTube, not posting nothing. I filmed my first ever Elite Series tournament for Drew Benton and Drew Cook, the Cut Line. It is gonna be on their YouTube channel very, very, very soon. Go subscribe to it. I'll link it down below. One of my best pieces of work ever. I spent 70 hours editing the video. It's insane. I'll drop a little trailer right here. And yeah, I did that, you know, took a whole week to film, 2 weeks to edit, you know, no biggie, 3 weeks. Boom, Florida Bass Nation State Championship.
21 points, 3 pounds, Team Clark.
And it was just like, boom, right there. And I was like trying to do YouTube. I was trying to figure out a way to get a video out to you guys, but I'm finally done. Finally, I got through it. That was insane. That was madness. It's Florida. It's 100 degrees out. It's glass calm. I am so happy to be back. I cannot wait. Do you see all this hair? You see all this hair? Do you know how annoying that's gonna be today? That is gonna be the most painful thing ever when it gets to about 100 degrees today and I just start profusely sweating, all down my back, all down my chest, just running into places I don't want it to run in, and just boom, like that. It's gonna suck. It's gonna suck. We are gonna make our way over to the mouth of Dead River. That's where we're gonna start. Very awesome pinch point location. That is where bass should be setting up at. Early in the morning, feeding on bait. Not for long though, because I'm taking so long talking to you guys. Let's get going. Let's get started. I cannot wait. I haven't really done a fishing mission in a while. Consider subscribing if you want to be a part of that fishing squad, notification squad, whatever you may call it. You can call it that. If you want to be part of it, make sure you subscribe. I'd appreciate that. With that being said, that was a lot of information I just gave you guys. I'm so sorry. Let's get on with it. And we'll see y'all at the first spot of the day. Making our way through Dead River. Water temp's 86 degrees. When I was out here a few days ago, water temp was in the 90s. I think it was like 93 or 94. You're gonna have to be this is how you work your bait. You cast it out there, you set your rod down for 5 minutes, you eat a sandwich, and then you pick your rod back up, you move it an inch, and then you do that all over again. That is how you catch those fish in that kind of water temp. It is insane. I think the fish I caught the other day when I was out here, I only caught 5 fish the other day. It was terrible. I caught half of them dead sticking it. Dead sticking it. I throw it out there, just not even move it, and then I just see my line start to move a little bit, and I pick it up, oh, that's a fish. Boom. Fish. It appears that all the kind of areas I want to fish in Dead River seem to be a little bit crowded, but I noticed there was a lot of duckweed that have been blown out into the main parts of Dead River. There's just fish dotted up right there, and dude didn't seem too friendly. He didn't even look over at me as I was passing him. I'm like, just in a pontoon. I don't want to pull up on him, but there's just fish stacked there. We might come back and fish this a little bit later, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back in Dead River, fish it up with the frog, because you can capitalize on that frog bite early in the morning. Okay, that's it. I've had enough of this crap. I'm sitting next to the old guy. I'm sitting next to Pontoon Dude. I'm gonna ask him, I don't care. He says, no, I'm not gonna sit next to him. Well, would you look at that? He gone. He gone, guys. Like set up perfectly. Summertime, little bit of current. You have shell, you have good bottom, you have bait moving through here. Like early morning bite, like that is where you want to be at. Let's try the swim bait. I caught a fish on it last time we were here. It was a pretty cool situation. Like I was just kind of like slowly went dunk, and I'm like, oh gosh, that was awesome. Swim bait fishing is super duper fun. So some tips for you guys at home watching this. You fish the Harris Chain, if you fish other lakes, you fish ponds, rivers, whatever you're fishing, you want to be looking for offshore stuff. Like if you're fishing a pond and you know there's a brush pile or a laydown out in the middle of the pond, that's where you want to be fishing. If you're fishing a river, you want to be fishing shell bars. Like you want to be hitting all these spots that are in the deepest possible part of the body of water you're fishing in, or depending on what you're fishing. If you're fishing a pond, you want to find the deepest parts of the pond. That's where the fish are going to be setting up at. They're going to be really close to those deeper waters, because then when it gets extremely hot, they're going to go those deeper waters. And then when the temperature kind of, there you go, that's a fish right there. Right there, y'all. Let's go. First bass of the day. Oh man, great start. Nice. That was cool though. That was cool. A little bit of structure there. I'm throwing a little 1/2 ounce swim bait deal with like a 4-inch swim bait. I was literally dragging that. Love that. Can't wait for that. Dragging a swim bait. But anyway, what I was saying is you want to be looking for these offshore structures in your ponds, lakes, rivers, whatever. And that is how you're going to catch fish. Early in the morning, you could most likely do whatever you want to do and catch them. Anything that's like they're feeding on bait related stuff, like you can catch them doing that type of stuff, like frog fishing. Easy, you can catch them. Even in the middle of the day, if they're underneath cooler mats, you can catch them on that. And you just want to kind of pattern that. Like if you start catching them doing something specific, like you'd like throw to a brush pile and boom, you catch a fish. Just pattern that like for the rest of the day and see if it works, see if it sticks, see if you can keep catching fish doing that. So not to go on too long, I don't want to draw this out too long, but those are just some tips for you guys. Just fishing like middle of the day, you want to be fishing the slowest stuff as possible. Just profusely sweating right now, guys. Just like it's drenching off me. And it's only like probably 8 o'clock. Oh gosh, it's 8 o'clock. Oh, I'm dying already. Oh gosh. Oh, I don't want to throw the drop shot. Oh gosh. Part of me wants to put on like 10 different swim baits, try to figure it out that way, but if I start catching them on the drop shot, that's just gonna tell me a lot. That like, okay, morning bite's kind of somewhat over. They are already slowing down. Just feel it with you guys. Well, y'all, we fished the morning bite. We caught one. I'm praying that they just haven't turned on yet, and it's gonna get better throughout the day because we only caught one. But we are gonna do some looking around, some scouting, and figure out where these fish are at, because this was like the obvious spot ever. They should have been here. They weren't here. We're just gonna look around, see what we can find. Got him, go. Let's go. Nice. Man, I wasn't sure if this was actually gonna work. Let's go. Deep Kissimmee grass line. Literally, we fished it for 5 minutes and we already caught a fish. Nice. Ah. Got a pounder. I'm using the only black blue tip Senkos I have. Gary on them. Oh, look at that price. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. That was $1 fish right there. That sucks. that gives me enough confidence to fish this whole line that's in this deep water, which is, you know, quite a bit of area to cover. So if we can get a few fish catches out of this, that'd be pretty cool. It'd be cool to catch a big one, but I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. Got him. Let's go. That's a better one, y'all. Maybe not. Oh no, he choked it. Oh, hang in there, fish. Yeah, he actually stopped bleeding, guys. Whew. Man, that hook set, I pulled up, he immediately started bleeding. I was like, oh gosh, he's not gonna make it, but he's good. Yeah, y'all, let him swim off. That was cool, y'all. I picked it up. Oh, he's gonna go? Go, go, buddy, go. Okay, he made it. Nice. Yeah, yo, that was cool. I literally intentionally threw it in there because I was thinking like that's a perfect spot for a fish, right next to a dock, kind of somewhat of an isolated little bit of Kissimmee grass. I just threw it in there and I kind of backed off a little bit and let it sit there. And then I just kind of picked it up and it was like kind of snug. And I was like, that's a fish right there, because there's no way that little bit of Kissimmee grass is gonna be holding my bait down very tight like that. And I picked it up, I was like, fish. Got him. Oh gosh. These fish are just not big enough. Did I gut hook you again? Another fish. Dang it, y'all, that's so crazy. I'm setting the hook and I'm like putting everything into it, but there's like no fish. Like, it's a little fish. There's like not enough fish. There's too much of me pulling it. I'm like, ah, and then I'm like, ah, oh, losing my balance because the fish is so small. Well, y'all, I think that's gonna conclude the flipping side of this video. We're gonna save this last Senko for we find some mats up in the canals, but just not super impressed with that bite right there. Like, it's all little fish. I think it's not sneaky enough for these bigger fish to be up in this Kissimmee grass like it is. But graph around a little bit and kind of figure out what our next move is going to be. Oh no! Dang it, y'all. Dang it. Fish came out of nowhere. I was not expecting him to eat it like that. Yeah, yo, I was not expecting that. I started working it a little bit differently. I was kind of like just popping it slowly because it's like, you know, I normally work a frog super fast, but today, not the best day for that, especially with it being in the middle of the day. Like, I'm so surprised. That fish was like just sitting underneath that pad, came up and that sucks he missed it. I thought he had it. If you want to know what it feels like out right now, like, it feels like death. It literally just feels like so freaking hot. Got him. Let's freaking go. Dang, y'all, this is crazy. What a skinny and unhealthy fish. That's kind of sad. I like looked away for 1 second and I was like, oh, my frog's gone. Didn't even blow up on it or nothing. Dang, blind in one eye. Poor fish. That's how a lot of the fish in these canals are. That's crazy. It kind of sucked the whole way getting back here. And then we get all the way to the spot where a few years ago, me and Caden were fishing in here, and like we were consistently catching like 8s and 9s out of this one spot right here. And this canal has been awful, like the whole way in here, all the way to the back. Boom, I'm on a frog. Like, oh, dang, was not expecting that. We got a frogfish, guys. Oh gosh, middle of the day, frogfish. Very unlikely because it was right during the spawn when we were able to come back in here and crack them like every single time. No matter what, you just had to get that perfect cast back in here, which is right there. Perfect cast right there. Got him. Oh my gosh, what did I say? What the heck? Oh my gosh. This is the child of the 9-pounder or 8-pounder that was back in here. This is their children. That was crazy. What did I tell y'all? Was it an 8 or 9-pounder? No. Was it maybe a pound? Middle of the day, summertime. We're catching them on frogs. That's pretty insane. Alrighty, y'all. We just graphed around this island here and got a sneaky suspicion we're about to catch some fish. Like, I don't know, I'm seeing them dotted up. It might not be bass, might be false alarm, but I don't know. Something's kind of being like, I don't know. I think these might be bass. I mean, I think we might be able to catch them because we were in that canal back there. Those people were feeding fish off their dock, and then like way further down from where they're feeding them, the fish just started like blowing up on bait and stuff. And I'm like, oh dang, like that's interesting. It must have been when they started feeding the fish off their dock that the fish started, to get going. And I started thinking, well, the wind just picked up. We're starting to get a little more cloud cover. These storms are about to come through. I feel like a lot of these fish are starting to feed up right now. And that's why I was like, okay, oh, that's a fish. And you put it down. Okay. Right when I was saying that. Oh gosh. Had that shallow bite going though. I just really didn't want to fish shallow all freaking day to catch them. Like literally have not got on an offshore bite at all. Right there, that's a fish. Got him. No freaking way. As I was talking, he's a dink. Oh my gosh. What are the chances? How many times has this happened today where I've caught a fish while I'm talking to you guys? Like, this is crazy. Whoa, buddy. Giant. That's gotta say something. I feel like that's gotta say something that like the big fish are not out here. I feel like that's what it says. Dang it. And I make another cast out there. So we have very little time left. We might go hit another, spring-fed section of the lake, some like canal that has, very, very, very cool water in the back of it. And I had hope for that. We might have time to fish it. We'll just have to wait and see. But it seems like there's fish here. I feel like when I was graphing this, there was fish freaking everywhere. I didn't know if they were like, oh, right there. No, he dropped it. Oh gosh. Okay, we finally got an offshore bite. 2 bites, back-to-back casts. We are gonna put the poles down. That's a fish though. Oh gosh, dang it, no! Pulled it right out of his mouth. They gotta be dinks. Look at that. I wish I could get my drop shot out there, but I can't. Let me get the swim bait. This swim bait's tiny. Tiny little swim bait. Dang it, that sucks. Why are they not eating all the way? I'm so confused. We're gonna try the drop shot. See how far I can get it out there. I feel like I've been seeing bass all day, I just haven't been able to get them to eat. Since they've turned on, I think in that canal where they're kind of blowing up, and I think they've just now started to turn on because they've been doing the same thing in that canal that they're doing out here. Like, I'm seeing little fish just jump right next to the boat chasing bait and stuff, so they're definitely turned on, they're definitely eating right now. And that is why we got bit so quickly when we saw them. We saw fish. We've been seeing them all day. They haven't been on. We haven't been able to get them to eat anything really. But thankfully they turned on for the last hour or so of the day that we have left. I need to get more GoPro batteries. I probably went through $100 in GoPro batteries today. I lost because they expanded inside the GoPro, and it kind of has melted the adhesive that keeps the little tab when you rip it off. So when I go to pull the GoPro battery out, the little tab rips off, and then I have to take a hook and bury it deep into the GoPro battery to where it starts smoking, and then I have to yank it out with the pliers. It's a terrifying process. Basically, you're destroying the $20 GoPro battery that you paid 20 bucks for, and I've done that to 4 of them today. So gotta love that. I just want to catch some more on the shell. I threw a crankbait in there. That's probably a dumb idea because now all these fish are just over it. Oh, there you go. Oh, dang it. Oh, guys. Gosh. That's the third fish I missed out here. I can't believe I just broke off. That sucks. I'm waiting to see a 5-pounder jump out of the water and be shaking his head and all that. But that sucks. Man, I don't even feel like retying. It's so painful out here, guys. You don't understand. Oh, we must continue on. I must retie. Stop complaining. Never give up. Even though I really want to give up right now, I'm not gonna do it. Oh gosh. Even though we probably have 20 minutes left with these GoPro batteries. Figured them out a little bit. We're getting bites. We're gonna catch them. We're gonna catch them. I believe in myself, and if you don't believe in yourself, then you're not gonna do nearly as good. Yeah, at life. Good motivational speech, Tyler. Thank you. You're welcome. Just want to catch some fish. I just want to catch a big fish. We can wrap it up and head home because it's freaking late. Been out here all day long. Oh, oh, nice. Not sure if y'all saw that from the camera, but my line just boop. Thank you, fish, for just making my life worse. I'm losing my mind out here, y'all. This just sucks. It just sucks so bad. I don't know why anyone would come out here today. I don't know who would be fishing out here like this in this heat, especially when the bass only turn on in the morning and the evening. They kind of turn on a little bit now, but they probably turned off. I'm starving, y'all. I normally don't. Let me know down in the comments. Do you guys eat when you're out in the water? I don't eat. I eat as little as possible. I had 2 Jack Link's beef jerky beef sticks. 2 little ones. That's all I need to get through the day. But towards the end of the day, I started to think about food like I did 2 seconds ago. I just thought about food, and I got very hungry. It's 4 p.m., and all I had was 2 Jack Link's short beef sticks and 2 Red Bulls and a gallon of freaking water. The success we had today was from flipping. I need to become a flipper. That's what I've learned today. Man, I'm feeling like nothing. I marked shell and really dope, cool stuff right here, and I'm not feeling hardly any of it. Back there, it was money. Surrounded by fish, biting all my baits, I can't wait till I catch another 8. I can only imagine. Yeah. I can only imagine what it would be like to catch fish again. 'Cause you suck at fishing. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. That is gonna do it for today's video. I don't even feel like pulling out the big camera for this one, but thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you guys so much. If you made it to the end of the video, make sure you comment RIP GoPro batteries in the comment section below. I'd appreciate that so much. And I hope you enjoyed me suffering today. I hope you did. It was very painful. I suffered a lot. I hated every second of it. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all